to this because today is the day to make all your New Year's resolutions, so why not add some meditation to the mix? Cody standing by to learn some tips for resting your body and your mind.
Indeed. We have Dr. Krishna Bhatta joining us right now.
Oh, I don't think we hear you. Oh, boy.
How's that now?
There we go.
Okay. My thing's got like a little hitch on it. And so it doesn't,
it undoes itself.
Doesn't go all the way.
Yeah.
Not that anybody cares. Dr. Krishna Bhatta joining us right now. We're going to talk a little bit about intermittent silence. I'm actually doing intermittent fasting right now for 15 more minutes. But you got my attention with this. So what is the idea behind this?
The idea behind intermittent silence is that you need to have some silent moments. Give your brain a rest. Normally we are not. We are always busy either talking to someone else or working at work or watching TV or looking at my iPhone. We don't give our brain any rest. So this, at least the least benefit of 10 minutes of silence is giving your brain a rest. The way we have known silence is going 10-day retreat for silence. But why not have 10 minutes a day? Because 10 days once in a lifetime doesn't do as much as 10 minutes a day of silence in your life.
I see.
Spending some time with yourself.
It's interesting because once we started talking about this, I was realizing I don't have any silence at all. Like, like even when I get in the shower, I turn on music. I'm always listening to my headphones where I'm going and stuff like that. So will that calm me? Is that the idea?
Well, it gives you that little peace that we don't have normally, so in moments of emotional storms, once you have practiced this, it gives you a moment where you can pause and say, okay, should I be this angry or should I be this emotionally upset or depressed? So it gives you that little moment where you can manage your emotions better. But more important than that, opens the doors to all kind of meditations that you do. And I also found out that there is an inner universe. So when you are silent, it's not empty space. You have your thoughts there, you have your emotions there, you have all kind of ideas that can come from there. And you can have an inner conversation where ideas come to you. You close your eyes and, different ideas, whether you are an inventor or an author, or just doing surgery. New ideas will just keep coming there. So as you progress in this, it really is quite an unimaginable benefits that come, to you.
That is so interesting. I know you've got this app. It's called Relax. Can you give us like a couple things we could do right now on the show? Our producer said he would love for us to be quiet for 10 minutes, but apparently we have to fill the time. But is there any breathing exercise or something you could show us real quick?
There is a breathing exercise, and it's a simple exercise, but breathing has 4 components. We normally think of 2. So one is you breathe in, and you breathe out. But in between breathing in and out, there is a little gap. In the beginning, it seems like you will create the gap, but it exists. So that gap, and then when you breathe out, there is a gap. And that gap is where the silence or the meditation happens. Oh. As you observe, that gap increases slowly. This meditation was the foundation of Buddhist meditation. It's called Vipassana. But the moment that is in between breathing in and out is the most significant moment, where once you sink in there, you will find yourself in a different world.
Fantastic, fascinating. Seriously, I'm going to use the app. This year is my year of meditation. I think it's time for me to finally get serious about this. Where can we find the app?
The app. Relax with 2x.org. That's the website, and there is a download link. But it's available on iOS or Android, both. You can search it there as well.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Let's do this. 2021. Let's do some meditation. Let's get to that quiet spot, and let's get creative again. Thank you, Doctor. Appreciate it. All right, stick around. We got more in the show coming up in just a bit. Don't go away. Now about 10 minutes until I can eat.